Spoiler warning, Pengantin Setan ending isn't just shocking, it's a lie. Buckle up, because this breakdown will rewrite everything you thought you knew. The movie begins with a narration from Eka, who shares a recurring dream she has every night. In it, she sees a handsome man in a grand mansion who comes closer to her each time. Interestingly, while she dreams, we see a demon lurking near her in real life, indicating that she is under some supernatural influence. Eka wakes up happy as her husband, Ðêvïl, returns home. However, she is also upset because he has been coming home late lately. When Ðêvïl tries to organize things as she was asked, a demonic hand disrupts everything, infuriating Eka. This leads to a heated argument, and Ðêvïl storms out without eating dinner. The next day, Eka shares her concerns with a friend, expressing that Ðêvïl has changed and doesn't care for her like before. Her friend gently tells her that she, too, has become distant. She no longer speaks lovingly or makes an effort for him. She encourages Eka to dress up and try to rekindle the romance. Coincidentally, Ðêvïl is also sharing his troubles with his senior, who advises him to have a heart-to-heart with Eka. That evening, Eka dresses beautifully and warmly welcomes Ðêvïl. Their evening goes well, and they share a tender moment. However, the demon remains present in the background. As Eka falls asleep that night, the same man from her dreams appears again, but this time he's angry and tells her she can never escape his control. She wakes up terrified and finds a flower from her dream lying on her bed, and Ðêvïl is missing. Moments later, Ðêvïl surprises her with breakfast, and they both apologize to each other, hoping for a fresh start. Later at work, Eka notices the same flower in the storeroom. When she tries to pick it up, a mysterious hand grabs it first. It's the man from her dreams, now standing before her. Terrified, Eka sees his reflection in a mirror, and he appears as a demonic figure, which causes her to vomit. Her friend, who finds her in a bathroom, is horrified to see blood and worms in the vomit. That evening, Eka visits her sister. Through their conversation, we learn that Eka loves children but hasn't been able to conceive despite being healthy. Doctors had prescribed her medication. When she sends Ðêvïl to get her medicine, he unexpectedly spots her in an empty building. Chasing her, he sees her transform. Her belly swells, she appears pregnant, and gives birth to a demonic baby that chases Ðêvïl. Eka, smiling eerily, watches, terrified. Ðêvïl runs to his senior and recounts everything. But when he turns around, Eka is gone. He returns home to find her acting normal. Although suspicious, he tells her a nurse will visit in the morning. That night, his nightmares continued. In the morning, the nurse arrives, and while massaging Eka, she declares Eka is 3 months pregnant. Ðêvïl is stunned. He and Eka haven't been intimate in 6 months. Troubled, Ðêvïl consults his senior again, who advises him to speak directly to Eka. Meanwhile, Eka joyfully announces her pregnancy to colleagues, though her friend remains deeply worried, remembering the bloody, worm-filled vomit. At a parking lot, Ðêvïl hears a baby crying in a car. Upon inspection, he sees the same demonic child. As he flees, the demon appears behind him holding the baby. Ðêvïl checks Eka's phone and finds messages from a male friend. When confronted, Eka explains he's a childhood friend going through marital issues, and nothing improper is going on. Furious that Ðêvïl doubts her, she insists on a paternity test. Tests reveal that Eka is not pregnant. The doctor explains that an extreme desire to conceive can cause physical symptoms of pregnancy. The nurse had assumed Eka was pregnant based on her body, but it wasn't true. Eka is devastated, and Ðêvïl regrets doubting her. She shares everything with her friend, who realizes something supernatural is at play and takes her to a spiritual teacher, ßrïΔê. ßrïΔê immediately senses a dark presence around Eka. He explains that malevolent giants, supernatural beings, exist to destroy marriages. When Eka describes her dreams, he confirms she's possessed by one of these entities. ßrïΔê reveals that Eka's delusions of pregnancy and strange visions are all caused by this entity. He assures them the demon can be expelled, but warns that it won't be easy. That night, Eka's friend stays with her, ensuring she sleeps peacefully. But on her way home, she spots a kitten and tries to save it, only to be attacked by the demon. Eka, seeing this in a dream, wakes up to find her friend dead, just as she saw it. Grief and guilt consume her. When Ðêvïl returns, he finds Eka sobbing. As they talk, Eika's belly suddenly swells again. Alarmed, she reveals her haunting dreams to Ðêvïl, who takes her back to ßrïҙê. Realizing the severity, ßrïҙê begins an exorcism. But the demon is strong and possesses Eika during the ritual, claiming that Eika married him in another world and can't be separated. ßrïҙê recites sacred verses and tells Ðêvïl to do the same. Over the next 14 days, they continue the prayers, and Eika stops having the dreams. Things seem normal until Ðêvïl has to travel for work. He doesn't want to leave Eika, but the money he'll earn will solve their financial issues. Eika encourages him to go. After he leaves, strange things start again. At work, her colleagues begin speaking in eerie voices, claiming Eika cannot escape. Frightened, she calls her sister to stay the night. Ðêvïl, worried, tells her not to let Eika sleep, as the demon may strike again. Despite efforts, Eika falls into a deep sleep. The demon attacks her sister violently, slamming her against the wall and leaving her unconscious. Eika wakes up with immense pain and a swollen belly. In a horrifying act, she grabs a hanger in a desperate attempt to remove the demonic baby. Ðêvïl arrives just in time and revives her sister. He rushes Eika to ßrïҙê, who gathers many people to help. During the ritual, Eika finds herself in the demon's world again. The demon chases her, claiming she belongs to him. Meanwhile, in the real world, Eika levitates and laughs with devilish eyes. The group increases their chants. Ðêvïl whispers sacred verses into her ears, and in the demon's world, Eika sees Ðêvïl calling her back. As she repeats the verses herself, the demon's world begins to collapse. The spell breaks. Eika is freed. Her possession ends, and peace returns. 6 years later, Eika has 2 children and a seemingly normal life. But one day, while her sister is picking up the children, she spots the same demon in human form outside their home. The real-life woman whose story inspired the movie is shown in an interview, revealing that this chilling tale is based on true events. And with that, the film concludes. The ending of Pengantin Setan isn't the truth we were led to believe. The final twist reveals that everything, from the supposed curse to the bride's tragic fate, was a carefully crafted deception. Hidden clues throughout the film, much darker conspiracy, where those closest to the bride manipulated events for their own gain. Once you see it, you'll realize the real horror isn't the supernatural, it's the betrayal. Think you could survive Pengantin Setan world? Tag a friend who'd fail miserably. Don't forget to subscribe, unless you're scared of the truth. Our next video reveals the lie the director tried to bury.